tweets. And then we blue sky. And then... Crap, I forgot to do a Discord.
You may let you Discord now?
Nope, I got it. I'm just writing it down. Hit everyone.
See that thing KFC's coming out with?
I did. That's horrid.
I want it.
No, ugh. God.
I want it.
God, I feel my body just collapsing in on itself just looking at that. Oh. Hello, everybody.
It's my two favorite things, chicken and pizza.
It feels like the energy of that calzone-y whatever pizza you got.
I can't remember what that was called. I just remember it was a travesty.
Yeah, it was not that good. There we go. Oh, goodness gracious.
Crazy calzone, that's what it was called.
Calzone. Oh my god. Man,
Batman pizza.
You wanna know something crazy, Arkel? You wanna know what I did today?
Sure.
I finished my, well, finished with quotation marks, but I finished my, White 2 living decks as much as I possibly could.
Nice.
The only thing I am missing is literally Zekrom, which requires me playing an entire other game, which I just don't have time for. And the Genie Pokemon, which are just locked out of the game now. But here's the good news. If you complete the Unova, like if you see every Pokemon in Unova, you get a free shiny Haxorus. So I got my free shiny Haxorus at the end.
Nice.
But yeah. I'm moving on to Pokemon Y next, so that's gonna be fun.
Why?
Oh, this is going to be a fun session, everybody, because I have been struggling to talk most of today, so it's great. Oh my gosh. Manderville, we're finishing it. We're finishing Hildebrand tonight, and then after that, next session is going to be a bit of a surprise. And then after that, we're back to story. We're going back to the main story quest, which is a Realm Reborn post-game story, which is a lot. So...
Yeah, there's, even after trimming down, it's still a lot.
It's still a lot, yeah. So it's gonna be interesting. Pokemon Y is a good game. I'm excited to go back to it, because I have not played it, since, it came out, basically. Or at least when I stopped playing it last time.
Are you prepared for Lysander?
Oh my god, yeah. Fucking... He's a cool design, but man, the writing for him is so bad.
I was so happy when I saw a ginger character, but then everything.
So blatantly, clearly evil. I think
We're just treating him like he's eccentric.
ProZD really, really encapsulated that, where it's just like, I wish the world were perfect like me. And it's just like, guys, he's saying weird stuff. Is that weird? No, he's oh, Lysanderoth, you're so silly. And it's just like, how could you betray us, Lysanderoth? Yes, my machinations were unnoticed.
They unfounded for so long.
It's just like, oh my god. Sorry, I made some snacks.
Soon.
Got my Boxu box. The theme of this was I guess black. So they're all dark labeled snacks and a lot of black sesame snacks.
Hmm.
I also got latte stuff, but I don't know if it's coffee or not.
Lattes are coffee adjacent.
Yeah, and I'm just it says tea, but it's all in Japanese. says, Hoshi no Hoshika Aulot.
Latte is a type of coffee drink, so it is coffee.
Yeah. Well, no, you can have, like, tea lattes. Also, I realize I need a drink. Oh, I have a drink. Okay. Goodness, we're back, though. Oh my god. I will say, after revisiting Pokemon White and Black 2, I definitely liked it a lot more when I was really getting into it with this, like, living dex thing. Like, I went everywhere, and it was a lot of fun. The game is very charming. Like, I don't like standard Black and White. I think they, like, if you like N, good time. If you don't like N, you're fucking, you feel like a hitchhiker. It sucks. But Black and White 2 make you feel like an actual, like, you know, it's your story. And there's, like, some really neat side plot stuff going on. So I really, really like Pokemon White 2. The price is a little rough. Buying that game was really expensive. But I have it now, so that's cool. But, ouch. That one was a little pricey. You wanna guess how much Pokemon White 2 was? I bought it, like, a year ago.
180.
No, higher.
380.
Lower.
260.
Lower.
220.
Higher.
240.
Higher.
250.
Exactly. It's $250.
Oof.
It was one of 2 games I was missing. So, I got it at a convention. From a store that's local here, and that was the lowest they could go with it.
You know what collectors should do with the Pokemon games?
What?
Once they become old, just start charging $1 for every Pokemon in that game's Pokedex.
X and Y would be worth a lot of money. Holy shit. How the fuck is it that high? The thing was, there weren't a lot of copies printed of it, and a lot of people realized, oh, this is like one of the best, like, DS Pokemon games, which I think it is, honestly. I think Pokemon Black and White 2 is so dense with content. Like, it is...
It was kind of the first time they ever did an immediate sequel. Like, we never had a 2.
Yeah, it was the first time they did it. And...
Still haven't had a 2 since.
It's worth pointing out, 250 Canadian dollars, so that'd be about, like, 200, maybe 180 American. So, but that's still...
That's... No, it's much higher than that.
Excuse me. Solo Snake player, buh. Imagine if we canceled Hildebrand and we just did nose pass shit. Oh yeah, there were those are side games though. Thunderous Blitz. Yeah, Pokemon World Tournament was pretty good too. I will say that Gen 5 has the debuff of introducing Amoonguss and the Genie Pokemon to the game series. But other than that, it's pretty alright. Oh. How are we doing, everybody? What do we got here? We got Lynn, we got Demi-Moon, we've got Hitsano, we have our sad detective, ARR. There he is. Deep in contemplation. But Monty, Volcarona, Joltik, and Galvantula. Yes, that is the and Golurk. Don't even get me started on Golurk. Callie Mooton. We have our fucking mailman here. Helen, Thorn, Melina, Altani, fucking Danny. Let's go, Danny. Ashell, Amaretto, Hase Bajonse, Sawyer Aster, Jakara. We have Lucian. Oh, it's Corporal Jenkins! Let's... Oh, hello, Corporal. Your bird is in the way. You want to get your bird out of the way, please? Box Cheese? Box Cheese, get rid of your bird. Thank you. Fucking... How's it going? How's it going, Jenkins? Oh my god. We were just talking about you last week. We were wondering where you were. We got box cheese, we got Yay Snow. I'm currently assessing their chocobo, which they actually kind of match with their chocobo. That's really cute. I really like that. And then we have Shotan, showing up a little late, but we're here. Oh. Also, yeah, it sounds like people are doing groups of coils for people who want to clear, so that's real fun. I want Pokemon Conquest too. I'm curious what the first game is like. You know what I want? This is a hot take, right? So, like, okay, so one of the big issues in competitive Pokemon, which is like whatever, is the fact that people like just hack their teams, right? They just literally build their teams using third-party software, and like, you know, Nintendo is like, stop doing that, like, knock that off. I really think it would probably be in their best interest to create something like a, kind of like a Pokemon Battle Revolution, but with all the Pokemon available for you to kind of build. I don't think they would ever do it, but that would be a really good idea for, like, at least the competitive scene. I just want a Pokemon Battle Revolution, man. I love that game. That game was so much fun. But I guess we're at the point now where the mainline games are graphically close to it. Oh my goodness. Well, everybody, we are on the case. Our quarry is essentially has stolen all these items, and we need to stop them. So there's that, which is going to be our thing. So let me get New Game Plus going here. There we go. All right. We're going. We're gonna do this. And it looks like we're starting by going back to Ul'dah, I think. Oh boy, I just noticed something in the quest thing that's a little, Alright, well, everybody, let's mount up. Chocobo's up. Bird up. Alright, and let's ride. I will follow you. Let's go. Let's go. We're going back to Ul'dah. Oh my god, look at these gorgeous Chocobo riders. Oh yeah, Pokemon Ranger. The ultimate destroyer of DS's. Oh. You're not doing this, Fate. Did I just not have music? Did my music die? What's happening? There were like multiple Ranger games too. And don't get me started on the Mystery Dungeon series that has like the best writing. Alright. We're going over here. Yeah, Explorers of Sky. I own that game. I would love to play it and actually finish it. Alright. Oh, man. I kind of wish Arkolf was here when we get started, but... Stream it? I don't have a way to stream DS games. That's the problem. Alright. Shades of Sildee. I was wondering when you'd show up, Patience. Also, let me know if I'm quiet, guys. My microphone's been a little bit weird. I was wondering when you'd show up, Patience. I hope you haven't made any plans for the night, because we've got a situation on our hands. Remember our good friend, the Phantom Thief? Well, it seems he's decided to branch out from burglary to cold-blooded murder. If the rumors are to be believed, he's claimed 3 victims already, all influential members of Uldan's society. Mr. Many Faces has been kind enough to leave one of his signature calling cards at every scene, leaving no doubt as to the identity of the murderer. The message is always the same. The weight of 5 corpses will bring the scales of justice to balance. More riddles. Not that you'll hear me complaining. No, the only thing my readers like more than a good mystery is a good murder mystery. Ever since the story broke, the Mithril Eye's been selling like Pond's cakes. The only rub is that it's left me no time to look into the thief's last message. Until now, that is. Shall we, Patience? The hidden treasures of Ulda, was it? If there's anyone who can shed some light on this, it's you-know-who. To Sunsilk Tapestries. Alright. Let's go. We gotta go to Sunsilk Tapestries. Which hopefully is... Oh, wait, I'm dumb. Where am I going? Hold on. Yeah, I need to go back this way. Alright, sorry, I went the wrong way. It's all good, Thunderous Blitz. I forgive you. It's just felt a little intense. Text is not very clear, so don't worry your head about it too much. You owned up to it. You also clarified, which I think is very good. So you did the right thing, and you shouldn't feel any guilt about that. You clarified. You know. Just next time, maybe like a text. It doesn't really come across as it can come across stronger than intended, but it's all good. Oh, we're gonna talk to our good friend here. Wymond. Hello, Wymond. How are you doing? Oh, I've ate my lovely venture, one of my favorite Mithril reporters, along with her. Tell me, what have I done to deserve the pleasure of your company today? Ah, I see. Especially I'd like to help 2 lovely ladies. I'm afraid you found old Wyman at a loss. Old Daw has more than its fair share of treasures, hidden and otherwise. I reckon our phantom friend could be after just about any of them. I can tell you this much, though. Wherever the thief's got his eye on, it's got the Sultan sworn in a right dither. Word has it they formed a regiment of their very best and brightest to safeguard the royal vaults from this very threat. The Sultan sworn aren't like to be forthcoming with information, but it's the only lead we've got. Come on, Patience. I'd say it's time we paid a visit to the heart of the sworn. Oi, hold up there, Ellie. I ain't generally the worrying type, but you may want to think twice before getting yourselves involved in this. A man in my business develops a nose for danger, and this time the stench is something fierce. You're a reporter, Ellie, and a fine one at that. Don't put that pretty neck of yours at risk trying to play hero. Your concern is touching, but I assure you that I am ready for whatever dangers lie ahead. Besides, being a reporter is about more than selling papers. I have a duty to seek out the truth and convey it to the people. Come, Patience, time is of the essence. Alright. And we're going to the Hustlin' Strip, so let's go. We're going this way.
Kupo.
Welcome back, Kupo. Am I dumb? Oh, I'm not. It's not here. This is the Pugilist Guild. Dude, the where they put the, like... Oh, God. Where the fuck am I going? Hold on.
What are you looking for?
You know what? I'm just gonna take the Aetheryte. I don't want to mess with this. Chat, we're taking the Aetheryte. Let's go.
Are you trying to go to the Gladiators Guild?
No, we're going to the Scholars Walk.
Oh, that's where the Alchemist Guild is.
Yeah, so we're just gonna teleport to the Alchemist Guild. Alright, Ethernet. Alchemist Guild. There we go. Oh, stretch? I'll stretch.
And water.
Oh, God. And water. I have orange juice. I wanted to buy a soda, but I restrained myself and bought orange juice instead. Try to be a little bit healthier. Like, I don't want to completely deprive myself of stuff that I like, but at the same time, I'm like, okay, if I'm hungry, instead of just eating chips, maybe instead I'll just, like, have some carrots or something instead. Oh, God, it's fucking Humphrey. Halt! Only authorized personnel allowed, Thal bugger me with a broadsword. It's a gentleman of lights, adventure, and companion, that catty but cute reporter from the Mithril Eye. I forgot the accent I gave this guy. Well, well, if it isn't the self-styled warrior of light, tell me, what tall tales did you spin to the Sultan sworn recruiter to land yourself in this position? Only the 12's honest truth, miss. Seeing that gentleman of light standing tall and triumphant that day, it moved me. Oh, wait, Humphrey is the guy who lied. He was like a liar.
Yep.
He was like, yeah, he was like this. Only 12's honest truth, miss. Seeing the gentleman of light standing tall and triumphant that day, it moved me to the depths of my soul, like. I vowed to put aside my sketchy past and serve the realm just like my hero, Master Hildebrand. The Sultan swore were impressed by my commitment and my sword arm, and they gladly welcomed me to their ranks. Wait, don't tell me. You've come to assist Master Hildebrand in this investigation, have you? Cor, why don't you say sooner? It's the least I could do to help the two ladies who united me with my role model. Monty, I just got Baja Blast for the first time since you mentioned it a few times in the past. Monty, no, just no. What does that mean?
I assume they did not like it.
Well, get better. I hope you get better soon. Sorry. What on earth? What do you mean? What? It's refreshing. I wanted to like it. How did you get it? What form of which? How did you get your Baja Blast? No, how did you get it? In what form did you try? Did you get it at Taco Bell? Did you get it at like a bottle? Taco Bell via DoorDash. Yeah, so did it come in a cup or did it come in like a bottle?
If it came from Taco Bell, it likely came in a cup with ice.
They could bring bottles. They do that sometimes. Cup. Okay. Was there a lot of ice in the cup? Because the other problem is if you get it from a fountain, sometimes it's like really crazy.
Fountains are generally inconsistent because the syrup mixture is always all over the place.
Because if you get it bottled, it's balanced, right? If you are rolling a roulette if you get it from like an actual like fountain. I'm gonna say, if you get a chance, Drew, try it from a bottle. You might have had it can happen. You might have just gotten a bad... I took 2 sips and dumped it? What? Oh my god, it had to have been bad or something. There's no way. It's just like it's like a 7-Up equivalent. With like a hint of kind of like a fruity, kind of like limey kind of. It's supposed to be really refreshing. I like it with a lot of ice. Yeah, I think you might have gotten a bad mix, dude. Like...
That happens pretty often with fast food in general.
It does, yeah. Which I drink, I'm bougie. I drink from bottled, like, I drink bottled Baja Blast from, like, my local, drug mart.
I cannot do soda from any fast food place because they're always so watered down or the syrup's too strong. It's never consistent.
It's never consistent with those. I got one when I was with Shay, and, like, it was way too angry. And I was like, God, this Baja Blast is, like, it felt more like seltzer water than Baja Blast, and it was watery. I still drank it, but it was definitely a little bit more inconsistent.
If you ever see me drinking soda from a fast food place, then you have to know I'm out of soda at home and I'm desperate for caffeine.
Drew, yeah, if you see a bottle, try that, and if you just don't like it, you're weak and you won't survive the winter, but I understand. Not all people are built equally. Yeah, oh, Wallfly, I'm totally with you. A&W root beer from the restaurant is better than the bottle, 100%. That is one of the outliers. Like, that is one of the outliers. Also, Wallfly, I found the bottle that, I think, was it your partner? I'm gonna say partner. I think you guys were married, right? I found the little bottle that your partner gave me at the convention. I actually did find that. I literally got up to, like, you know, we ended the stream, I got up to go make food, and I literally found it. It's actually on my little shelf next to my computer, so I have it here. Yeah, A&W is the only root beer ever make to... Yeah, exactly. A&W root beer floats are... Oh my god, they're so good. Anyway. Wait, don't tell me. You come to assist Master Hildebrand? Oh yeah, he's gonna let us in. I love it. I'm living a life of honor. Oh, you guys want to get snuck in? Yeah, sure, I can do that for you. We are engaged, but we live together, so she is basically my life. Okay, so yeah. Fair enough. But yes, I have, I found it. I actually have it between my carbuncle plushie. I have a crochet carbuncle that I got for Christmas from Shay's brother. He's really, he's an obsidian carbuncle, and he's really, really cute. And then I have my chocobo, and then the thing is right between them. And then I have my Google on the other side. I have a lot of plushies over here. No, it's all good. It's all good, Drew on Drew. I care. That's why. And I'd say try it. If you don't like it, then I'm sad. I recommend, this is how I like to do my blast, okay? This is how I like to do it. I get the bottles from my local drugstore. I take a glass. Half of that shit has crushed ice in it. And then I pour the Baja Blast in. And it is, if it's like a hot day, oh my god, it's so refreshing. It's so good. Alright. Sorry, back to the story. You'll be wanting to speak with Phyllis. She's one of the Sworn's best and somewhat of a history buff I'd seen. But when she heard the thief was targeting the 4 relics of Belladia, she personally stepped forward and volunteered to lead the investigation. If anyone has information you're looking for, it'd be her. Wait here while I get her. I can trust you not to touch anything, aye? Who the fuck is this woman who looks like me?
Oh, it's the twin!
That's right, this
one.
character.
It's your sister from another mister.
My brother from another mother. My non-binary sib from a different crib. A pleasure to meet you, Phyllis. My name is Patience from the Mithril Eye. Oh my god. My brain. I literally said her name, and I'm like, wait, it's P like Patience, and then I said Patience, and I'm like, god damn it. Brain. A pleasure to meet you, Phyllis. My name is Ellie from the Mithril Eye. As you may have heard, we're researching the Phantom Thief case and would appreciate any information that might shed light on recent events. The pleasure's mine, Miss Ellie, and if I'm not mistaken, that would make your companion friend here one Patience Seriaru, yes?
She has your face, too.
She does!
And your eye color.
Everything. This woman, the fact that she knows me makes the sister thing kind of work, but, you know, she's not my sister. My real sister is in a different expansion, actually.
Yep.
There is an NPC in one of the expansions that looks just too much like Patience, and we've all canonically made it that she is Patience's younger sister.
Everyone is excited for you to see her.
Yeah, but this is not related to Patience. We just look similar. You know Patience. Any regular reader of the Mithril Eye would, I must confess to being somewhat of an unabashed fan of your works. Though it hardly befits my station to say this, I was secretly hoping that you would show up to assist in the investigation. Doubtless the inspector, too, will also welcome a helping hand. The Sultan swore the elite of Uldar's elite. I can only hope they prove more competent than the bungling mercenaries I dealt with so far. Inspector Briarden, always one step ahead of us. Miss Ellie, patience a moment if you would. Right there, very good. Now face me and don't move an ilm. Inspector, what is it you're... Demasking dust. A formula of my own devising that will allow us to see right through the thief's disguises. Analyzing the mask left behind at Vesper Bay, I was able to identify its composition and synthesize a counteragent that would dissolve the disguise whilst leaving the wearer's face intact. In any event, it would appear the two of you are indeed who you appear to be. Brilliant, Inspector! The Phantom Thief pulled the wool over our eyes for the last time. I fear it won't be so simple. The ingredients necessary to produce the dust are exceedingly rare. Even with the entire resources of the Sultan's Sworn at our disposal, we were only able to produce a limited supply. I see. Well, I suppose it's better than nothing. That said, have you been able to identify the thief's next target? A hidden treasure of Ul'dah, the last of the 4 lost relics of Belladia. I fear not. I'd pored over the histories time and time again, but the only mention of these 4 relics is a vague reference to an old prophecy. Most serious scholars consider it just little more than a fairy tale. When darkness falls and hope fades to despair, 4 warriors born of light shall descend in righteous glare. The legend goes on to describe 4 sacred artifacts, one each possessed by these 4 Baladian heroes, but makes no mention to their appearance or nature. 3 times we've tried to identify the thief's target, and 3 times has he foiled us by making off with something else entirely. Needless speculation will only play into the fiend's strengths. All artifacts of Baladian origin have been sealed within the royal vault, and a regiment of our finest assigned to its protection. I have furnished all the guards with a supply of demasking dust, and instructed them to be on the lookout for any suspicious personages. The black guard will be enchained before he can lay a dirty hand on the vault doors, let alone the treasures within. You have our word, my lady. But there are even more disturbing matters at hand. Doubtless you have heard of the recent rash of murders perpetrated by our quarry. The Sultan sworn have launched an investigation, but the truth of the matter is that we've been far too occupied with the defense of the vaults to make any meaningful progress. We'd be most grateful for any assistance you could offer. A lady asks and a gentleman answers! Cast all worry from your heart, my lady. Hildebrand, agent of inquiry, inspector extraordinaire, has arrived to set right what is wrong and bring the wicked to justice. And this must be the dismasking dust that was all the talk of the palace. Ah, but you need not waste your supply on me, Inspector. I assure you that I am exactly who I claim to be. A shame that... Inspector Hildebrand, we were not expecting you, but your services are most welcome. I will share all I know about the recent murders. The killer has claimed 3 victims thus far, the head of a publishing consortium, a high-ranking government official, and an influential scholar. Other than that they were all influential figures in their respective circles, we can identify no common threads connecting the 3. Sorry, I'm itchy. Ah. Oh ho! This will prove a most satisfying case to crack indeed. And what of the method of killing? Conked over the head with a cudgel? Gutted with a greatsword? Strangled with a subligar, mayhap? I'm afraid we've identified no pattern. In any event, the murderer plots the deaths of 2 more even as we speak. We must take action, and quickly. Understood, my lady. Clues may be scarce, but worry not. My realm-renowned powers of deduction are more than up to the task. I will see this burglar-turned-butcher delivered to justice. Your presence is heartening indeed, Inspector Hildebrand. Friends, please, take this demasking dust with you. I fear we can spare but a single sachet, but I trust you will put it to good use. Alright. Hello, Hildebrand. How are you?
Being strangled with a subligar would be an awful way to go.
Yeah. Come to accompany me on yet another case, friend? I like your gusto. But if you're auditioning to be my assistant, I fear that role has already been filled most aptly. Still, a gentleman welcomes the support of all of his admirers. I shall henceforth name you thusly, Patience, my ever-loyal associate. Thanks, man. I love it. And now, my ever-loyal associate, the investigation calls. I propose that we begin by inspecting the site at which the most recent victim met his demise. My questioning about the palace has revealed that the scholar's body was found not too far from the 80 sins of Sasimo. Even the most circumspect of criminals cannot help but leave behind clues that will not elude my gaze. Friends, let us be off! Pray alert me should you see anyone suspicious, my ever-loyal associate. We must put Miss Phyllis's demasking dust to good use. Alright. We gotta put this demasking stuff to good use. Oh shit, we're going out here. Alright. Let's ride. We're gonna head out of,
Sultana Gate.
Yeah, how do we leave? Oh, over
Just
here.
follow the staircase down that hallway.
Yeah. Over here. Let's ride, everybody. Let's run. Look at them all. Let's fucking go. Oh, right. Over here. These go down. Thank God. Okay. Dude, the postman. Oh my God, Jesus. Just fucking crowd. We are the least conspicuous people ever, guys. We suck at this. God. I think the postman knows where he's going. I'm gonna follow the postman. Oh my God, of course the postman knows where he's going. He's the postman. He's gotta know where he's going, or else the mail doesn't get delivered. Follow that Lalafell. Also, Ashell and Uzan, I'm hitting you with a squirt bottle. Don't talk about drugs.
Eh?
We're talking about drug stuff. Alright. Alright. Give people time to load in. Oh my God, all the whistles. I want to get an emote that's like bird up or mount up for chocobos. I think that'd be a lot of fun. Alright, let's go! We don't have to go very far. Oh yeah, we're like right here. Alright. Bird. Flowers? Yes, it is all becoming clear now. Our phantom killer is a florist who, in his hurry to escape, carelessly mislaid his wares. Just what do you think you're doing, eh? Huh? I'm the one. Oh, it's the Haggard Hag. Wow, what a terrible name. Her name is Haggard Hag. I'm the one who put those flowers there, eh? To honor the memory of my poor boy. You dare defile his memory, eh? Eh? 1,000 pardons, my lady. Please accept my most sincere condolences on your loss. I am Hildebrand, agent of inquiry, inspector extraordinaire. I swear to you, on my own dear mother's name, that your son's killer will be brought to justice. As I was saying, these flowers were certainly placed here by the family of the deceased, which can only mean... Leave this place! Run away while you still can! Run far, far away! Run or he'll turn you into a zombie, just like my poor, poor boy! A living person turned into a zombie. Nonsense. Not nonsense, my boy. History. Or have you not heard of the horrors of Sildee? I, Ulda's sibling nation, against which we waged war centuries ago. Much blood was shed by both sides, but I speak of far greater horrors than death, an unholy draught brewed by a Sildin alchemist, one with the power to turn the living to the undead, that his nation might command an army of mindless, deathless soldiers, the traitors spurn. They turned my poor boy into a heap of rotting flesh and ran him through, but you won't hear that from the Sultan's sworn. Now, Thal alone knows why, but they whisked the body away before I could so much as pay me last respects. The traitors spurn. I'd heard the stories, but never thought them true. To be able to procure such a frightening thing, just who are we dealing with here? A Sildin! I'm sure of it! Only a Sildin would know the recipe. But the last remains of Sildin died 4 centuries ago, you say? Oh, they did! He calls himself the Phantom Thief, he does. But did it ever occur to you that he might be an honest-to-God's phantom? Heard the tales from my own great-great-grandma, I did, about the 4 relics of Maladia and the powers they hold, the powers to exact justice. A spectre of Sildee has returned to wreak vengeance on us. Woe! Woe unto us all! Have the 4 warriors of light forsaken us? My dear boy, if only you'd become a traitor like your father, if only you kept your nose out of those history books, and never so much breathed the accursed name of Sildee. But you did, and now we're doomed! 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 Thank you. Hi, Warfay. Thank you so much for raiding with a party of 4. You came in at a very interesting time. Oh shit. That bleeding Whoreson's here somewhere. I can feel it in me follicles. Oh shit, it's this guy. The most potent hair tonic the realm has ever seen? Aye, that it was. For all a fortnight, for my flowing locks fell out all over again. And just as I was chatting up a lovely young lass at the quicksand, just a twisted knife and extra ilm. Mountebank, charlatan! I'll find that so-called inspector and his sorry band and pull every last strand of hair from their bleeding skulls. I hope you guys appreciate my old lady voice. That was really brutal.
Oh, I missed it.
Did you just get back?
Yes, Kupo.
Dude, you missed the chat. It was good though, right? My parents live upstairs. They heard that shit.
I'm sure it sounded lovely because your voice is timeless.
Oh no, it was horrid, but I loved it. Also, she told us about Sildee and the traitor spurn. Yeah.
That's pretty interesting.
Yeah, that's pretty interesting, isn't it? It's all becoming clear to me now. That dear old woman's testimony has confirmed that which I suspected from the start. Like a zombie picking away at its rotting flesh, Hildebrand, agent of inquiry, inspector extraordinaire, has peeled away the foul scab of uncertainty to reveal the truth within. Open your ears and feast your minds on the fruit of my flawless deduction. Our phantom thief is a phantom indeed, a wayward spirit caught between the realm of the living and dead for nigh on centuries since meeting a tragic end on the battlefield. As such, our course of action is clear. We must placate this tortured soul that it might abandon its eventual vendetta and travel to the next life in peace. But what is the true nature of the Spectre's grievances? Without this knowledge, we cannot hope to assuage its rancor. Let us begin the search of the Thaumaturgy's Guild. Doubtless the tomes there contain a wealth of knowledge on the ill blood between the sibling nations. Notwithstanding this abject stupidity of everything else that came out of your mouth, some knowledge of Sildee might serve us well. Go research as you will, and do take as much time as you need. You can count on me, Inspector Briarden. Whatever knowledge is to be gleaned at the Guild, I shall not escape my inspector's eye. We're gonna read some books. Let's go.
You want to know why that word threw you off?
Why?
Because its origin is fucking French.
I'm of French descent, dude.
Still yet.
To be fair, it's like, hello, French language. How many vowels? Yes.
Because assuage makes sense. I can see how you got that.
Yeah.
But it's assuage.
Assuage, yeah.
Basically, make something less intense, like you
Hello.
assuage their concerns.
Oh, gods be good. You're the adventurer who saved me back at the ruins. Oh, that's right. This was an NPC who is attached to the Balladia dungeon specifically, because we went there. We went to Balladia. That was where we fought like a bunch of the floating heads made out of stone.
Sunken Temple of Karn.
Yeah, Sunken Temple of Karn. This character went there and we had to rescue them.
Yeah, her brothers were pissed at us.
They were really pissed, yeah.
Gods be good. You're the adventurer who saved me back at the ruins. Researching the ancient feud between Ul'dah and Sildee, are you? Why, I'm pleased to say I have more than a passing familiarity with ancient books.
What?
It's just I find the situation funny.
Oh, yeah. This situation?
Uh-huh.
When do we tell them, man?
There's a lot of content in this game.
There's a lot of content in this game. Should I just tell them now?
That is ultimately up to you.
I think I should bring it up now. So, Patience's headcanon is that her mother is Sildian, on her mother's side, specifically. So, she's got some ties to Sildee.
Which is why this situation is funny, because this person's passing familiarity with ancient history is family history.
It's family history for Patience, yeah. Because Patience's mother had generational trauma. Hooray. And then there's another half where Patience's father is something else very fucking interesting. It's all very headcanon-y and fun.
Everyone has their headcanons for their OCs.
Oh, yeah.
That's what this game's all about.
It's a minor part of Patience's history. She's not like, you know, royal or whatever, of like Sildee or whatever, or something, you know, crazy, but her mother was Sildian, and basically Patience has a little bit of history on that side. Alright.
Gods be good.
Oh yeah, I already said that one.
To understand the history of the sibling nations, one must go back further still to the birth of their mother nation, Belladia. The Fifth Astral Era was an age of untold wonders, when the arcane arts burgeoned, and the great civilization that commanded such powers flourished. This age of enlightenment would not last, however. Power bred avarice, and avarice bred resentment. It culminated in the War of the Magi, which is actually a Final Fantasy VI thing, actually, which brought the great floods of the Sixth Umbral Calamity, which in turn swallowed once proud nations and left a battered wasteland in its wake. Mages were reviled and persecuted for having caused this catastrophe, with many forced to leave their homelands or face death. It was a small band of these survivors that found their way to Thanalan, where they would found the nation of Belladia some 18 centuries ago. Ah, imagine, a government of mages by mages and for mages! What wonders might have been wrought had Belladia's civilization survived to this very day. Alas, this was not to be.
Okay, very interesting. You guys are reading?
Just remember, fire left, fruit right.
Yep, fire red. Let's see. We got anything here? Why is my book glowing? Whoa!
Because yours is an emote, theirs is a grimoire. They're an arcanist.
Alright.
Greetings, traveler. You would learn of the war between Ul'dah and the fallen Sultanate of Sildee? It would be my pleasure to enlighten you. The two city-states coexisted for several generations until the bad blood between them boiled over, culminating in all-out war. As you might deduce from the present state of affairs, Ul'dah remained victorious, leaving its once proud sibling nation in a smoldering ruin. As the histories tell it, the battle fought between the sister nations were the stuff of nightmares. In a desperate attempt to uncover Ul'dah's superior numbers, Sildian alchemists devised a most horrific stratagem, employing a frightful formula known as the traitor's spurn. They brought their fallen warriors back as undead soldiers. Some theories have it they even employed the potion on those of the living who were too weak or wounded to fight. Sends shivers up the spine of just thinking about it, no? It is truly a crowning glory of our fair nation that our forebears were able to emerge victorious against these horrors.
Uh-huh. Yeah, sure was.
And if you remember from the Ul'dah starting quest, Monty, that involved the traitor's spurn when you were getting the crown for the Sultana.
Yep. You don't say. It's not every day someone comes to our halls to research Sildee. As a fellow student of history, though, I'm more than welcome to the conversation.
Baladian civilization flourished in relative peace until twin sons were born to the royal family. The two were fierce rivals, and when they came of age and their father passed, each one claimed that he was the rightful heir to the throne. With neither son willing to relinquish his claim, they agreed to split their kingdoms into two, forming the twin nations of Ul'dah and Sil'Di. But not unlike the two proud princes, the sibling nations develop a penchant and rivalry. Let's see. Just being... I didn't notice these guys, but they're just standing around being spooky.
Yup.
I love it. Amazing. Patience! Don't surprise me like that. What's this? You're here not for your studies, but to look. I leveled up Black Mage.
Yep.
Don't surprise me like that. What's that? You're here for not your studies, but to learn of the bad blood between Ul'dah and Sil'Di? 2 scales, one of gold and one of silver. The gold of Ul'dah weighing prosperity and power, the silver of Sil'Di weighing knowledge and power. But the power sought by the 2 nations differed greatly. Yes, greatly indeed. The power wrought by Ul'dah's prosperity was that of justice and good, while the power wrought by Sil'Di knowledge was horrific beyond belief. The power to rip the living soul out of a man and render him a mindless killing machine. On this matter, the histories are clear, but riddle me this, my friend. Who writes the histories, and what does this say of the words right within? Yes, truth can be elusive and fickle as the shifting sands. As one example, did you know that in the war against Sil'Di, Ul'dah and El Maja warriors fought side by side? Likely you did not, and neither did I, until I counted a faded passage in an ancient text buried deep in our archives. And yet in the histories read by the populace, you will see no mention of this most fascinating fact. Might it be that someone at some time deemed this particular truth less than convenient? But I have said enough already. That's really interesting. How's it going? Uzan, what's wrong? Uzan, what happened?
He's been ensorcelled by the Lullafell.
I'm gonna cure him. Hold on, I'll fix him. There we go, I got him. Still reading? Hey. Oh, really? Oh, wait, no, this person's not with us. I'm fucking around with a person who's not even with us. Whoopsie. Alright. My ever-loyal associate, tell me, what have you learned from your questioning of the scholars in these halls? I don't know if I'm ready to talk about that, man. It's very, it's a lot. Indeed, as it happens, I have learned much the same. Let us take a moment to review and allow my peerless powers of deduction to work their magic. A war of succession divides the great civilization of Baladia, giving rise to the sibling nations of Ul'dah and Sil'Di. The 2 nations coexist for some generations, until ill blood boils over, culminating in outright war. Daunted by Ul'dah's superior military might, Sil'Di employs their advanced alchemical knowledge to horrific ends, transforming their own citizens alive and dead into fearsome undead legion. Yes, I believe I have it. The facts at hand have led me to one unassailable conclusion. Our phantom thief is a descendant of doomed Sil'Di, who seeks vengeance against those who reduced his countrymen to slavering zombies. To pacify his soul and send him peacefully to the next world, there is but one course of action. We must find the Sil'Di statesman who conceived this dreadful stratagem, and have him apologize to the thief in person for the suffering he has wrought. A brilliant plan. Perhaps you'd like to go find yourself a shovel and dig this statesman out of his grave yourself. Leaving aside this nonsense of spirits and specters, it appears increasingly likely that our quarry shares some link to Sil'Di. His garish garb is no doubt meant to evoke the silver scales of the fallen sultanate. This Sil'Din connection would also serve to explain the rare knowledge of Baladian relics our thief clearly possesses. What of the murder victims? What common thread among them could have incurred the ire of our adversary? A few people in town spoke of a man sighted calling upon the victims in the past days. Those who saw him said he had the most frightening air about him. Wait! Yes, it's coming to me, of course! My keen investigator sent his ring out with a voice loud and clear. This man Miss Ellie speaks of just might know something. You really should stop thinking so hard. I'd like to strain a brain muscle. Miss Ellie, who is this man and where might we find them? My sources identified the man as Guguria, a traveling merchant known to frequent Horizon. Shall we pay him a visit? Oh, hey, that's one of our favorite. That's our favorite place to meet up with everybody. All right, let's go. We're going to Horizon, everybody. We got a bit of a desert ride ahead of us. Yeah, Briarden is tall. Welcome to male Elizons, man. They're really tall.
Yep. Not as tall as Mel Rugadin, though.
No, they are the tallest. All right, let's go, lesbians.
I are the biggest and the strongest.
All right. Oh my god, all the whistling. All right, let's ride. Oh. Looks like someone's training over there. Dang, they got the wind-up Dalamud. That's a rare minion.
Yep.
Be nice for them to release that in some way or form, because even if you buy the soundtrack, you still can't even get that minion.
Yeah, a lot of minions are just unobtainable anymore.
Yeah,
As Gentle knows all too well.
Gentle suffers.
Also, to answer your question, Wallfly, I cannot talk about my character's headcanon because you cannot give a story to a changeling.
Yeah, literally changes every day. Hello. Yes, if you got business, make it quick. My time's too valuable to waste chatting with every stranger who passes by. Forgive us, good sir. My name is Ellie, a reporter with the Mithril Eye. Never blinking, all-seeing, you know the rest. I was wondering if we could trouble you with a few questions. Was it for love or with money you killed that man? Yes, you, the thief of many faces. Me? A thief? What is this nonsense? I don't know who you are, but I ain't got the time or the patience. Hey, that's me. For this mummery. Now, if you'll excuse me, an important client awaits. Refined voice. I thought I recognized that voice. Oh, shit! What did I do for this woman?
All I remember is she's a massive bitch.
Lady Dorilda! Oh, sorry, this is not the Lawfell. Lady Dorilda, well met indeed. Pray tell, whatever brings you to these environs this fair day? Why, I believe I live here, you half-ham-headed half-wit. Inspector Briarden, this is an unexpected pleasure. Do you have some business with my associate here, pray tell? Guguria, we can discuss business after. Pray lend the inspector here, the handsome one, whatever assistance he requires. But Lady Dorilda, what about... Yes, my dear Maria's name day present. I had in mind one of the prize pieces from Time's latest seasonal collection. You would be able to procure one for me, yes? Or shall I eliminate the middleman and make the trip to Ul'dah myself? Damn, she pulled the I'm gonna get this from a different store. I'll say it just one more, Ria. I expect you to give the inspector and his companions your full assistance. They, yes, even the stupid one, help you regain something truly priceless. Yes, something more valuable than any mere trinket. Aw, she likes her daughter. That's good. All right, I'll tell you what I know. But you didn't hear it from me, got it? I was looking into the killing on behalf of a client of mine. The thief's got himself some of that zombie dust. The traitor spurned, was it? And his cards speak of 5 victims. It got me thinking. Sildee, 5 victims. Aye, the Arbiters of Truth. The Arbiters of Truth? I'm not familiar with the name. Aye, few would be, on account of them being somewhat of a secret society and all. Influential personages of the Sultanate, you see, working from the shadows to keep false knowledge about the Ulda-Sildi conflict from reaching the ears of folk like you and me. False knowledge? False knowledge? Pray tell, what just sort of knowledge might that be? False balls! Don't make me say no more! I've got a family to feed! Very well. Just tell us one last thing. Who hired you and where can we find him? Hob! His name is Hob! Oh, my cat. My old cat, Mr. Hobberton. Oh. I remember I screen capped this and sent it to some friends, being like, my cat's evil. Oh. Sorry. The memories kind of flooded back.
That one kind of sideswiped you.
Yeah, it did. Hob! His name's Hob! When he heard what I said, he told me that he was going to set sail for Limsa with his 5 best sellswords to guard his back. Said there were many prying eyes at the airship docks. Said he had a private ship docked and waiting for him at Vestre Bay. But remember, you didn't hear none of this from me. This man Hob must be one of the killer's targets. Doubtless he also knows the identity of the remaining one. I doubt that. They say the Arbiters are so secretive they don't even know each other's true identities. But don't ask me how I know all that works, but... Hobbs got high-ranking friends in the Brass Blades. Once they heard the victims have all been zombified, he panicked. Guess he knew what he'd do next. Thank you very much, kind sir. Once again, the ancient manner-villain art of parley has procured us a key morsel of knowledge. Let us seek out this Hob fellow and see what he can share with us. Let us hurry. The man's life is in danger, even as we speak. Yep. Alrighty. Looks like we are going to... We're going to Vesper Bay. Let's go, let's ride. We're going this way. Look at us go. Yeah, it is foggy right now. There's actually a rare fish that spawns, I think, from fog to a different weather pattern. I can't remember off the top of my head.
Say again?
Oh, there's a fish that spawns with, like, fog into a different weather here.
Oh.
Oh, no. That's not good.
Master Hob, is everything quite alright?
No! Stand back, Ellie!
I hunger for your brains.
Damn, there's no saving the man. Patience, do what you must. I'm having a bit of a stress... Okay. And then I
And she
did
threw
it.
a rock at him.
And then I threw a rock at him. Yes, my first-hand knowledge of zombies tell me that this particular shade of green is unmistakably that of the undead. It would seem we were a few moments too late to the scene. A message? A message. And then there was one. There it is again.
Is something the matter, Inspector?
Indeed, Nashu, there is. Ever since I picked up the trail of the Phantom Thief, I've had this fleeting sense. A sense that someone, or something, is watching us.
The thief might be close at hand. We should be careful.
For the moment, let us return and report our findings to Miss Phyllis. Secret society or no, knowing the identities of its members may yet lead us to the final victim. I, too, had best return to the Mithril Eye. Let's meet up there after... I'll see what new clues I can uncover in the meantime. You will do nothing of the sort, Miss Ellie. These streets are far too dangerous for you to walk alone.
Inspector, Inspector, I'll go with her.
If you insist, Nashu, then I give my leave. But pray be wary, not just of the thief, but of Miss Ellie. She has quite the temper, as we both know.
Miss Ellie, there is something I must tell you when this case is over. Be safe and promise me you will not attempt anything rash as you did that time when the fiend took aim at my own life. Your life? Your life, Inspector? Ah, Costa del Sol! Yes, that was quite the ordeal, wasn't it? Look at them, they're looking away like... Eh. I'll be careful, I promise. I eagerly await the... Look, I'm looking away too! I'm also looking away!
Well, you're complicit.
I am complicit in this. I'll be careful, I promise. I eagerly await the day when I may hear that is... I may eagerly await the day when I may hear what it is you would share with me. A secret vow! Oh ho ho! Consider my interest piqued as well, good Inspector. Now let us be off. Miss Phyllis awaits our report. Yes, the thief who tried to kill you. You know. Is Lynn, are you just crafting while we're doing shit? Like, I appreciate the hustle, but come on. Like, damn, alright. Everyone run ahead of me here. Get going, get moving, get schmoving. Alright. Also, shout out to you guys, a lot of you guys got your riding maps, which I'm very proud of you for. It's a bit of a shame that the current Moogle Tombstone event doesn't give you the maps, but...
Yeah.
We're gonna go to Ul'dah, and then we're going to take the Aetheryte just to get to where we need to go, because it's quite a distance, and, you know. Also, gotta talk about something kind of funny, but also really, like, a problem at the time. This is targeted at people who have very generously, and I very much appreciate it, people who have picked up some stuff from my throne. My parents think I have an online shopping addiction, actually. And I've had to clearly explain to them the reason that so many parcels are showing up I have not purchased. That they are literally sent from fans. And they don't understand. And I'm just like, I don't have an addiction. It's literally like half the stuff I didn't buy. The other half is stuff I did buy. So it's like, oh my god.
I'm kind of glad they're thinking it's you buying it instead of me.
Oh my god.
If they thought I was buying it, they could make a leap of logic and think sugar daddy or some shit like that.
Oh god, no. Alright, we are gonna go... We're actually gonna go over here and get the Aetheryte. It's way farther to go that way. We're gonna go this way. So, that's fun right now. I can't fully explain to them exactly what's going on, but all I told them is, like, it's not my money, don't worry about it. Alright, to the Alchemist Guild. Alright, we're back. Hello, Phyllis, my strangely close to me and almost similar name. A fourth victim! Thal have mercy! Were you able to glean aught of a connection to the other victims? The Arbiters of Truth. No, it cannot be. Someone help! Oh shit, Ellie. Miss Ellie? That voice came from the direction of the vault. We must hurry! Oh shit, oh shit. Miss Ellie, are you hurt? That man! I only thought to ask him a few questions. Before I knew what was happening, he was upon me. I could only... Bash his brains with a conveniently placed bottle of mead, it would seem. Haha! Remind me not to get on your bad side, Miss Ellie. That said, is Nashu not with you? She saw a figure lurking in the shadows and went off in pursuit before I could stop her. This man's wearing the armor of a Sultan-sworn squire, yet his face is unfamiliar to me. Something is amiss. The thief of many faces? To think we would find our man like this. Thrice and again did the fiend elude our grasp, but no more. By virtue of a gentleman's ingenious deductions and a lady's pugilist puissance, I don't know what that word is, I declare the case closed.
I return this sachet to you, Miss Phyllis. Whilst the gesture was appreciated, in the end it proved superfluous. Fucking whatever. To my cracking of the case. Oh god. While you're at it, is there anything else of immense value you'd like wantonly destroyed? Oh shit. What is the meaning of this? Ingenious, a double disguise, planted by the thief to throw us off his trail, no doubt. This is Gaigi, one of my most capable men. I assigned him to guard the vault and outfitted him with an ample supply of damasking dust. It is inconceivable that the thief could easily elude his grasp. Unless the thief was not wearing a mask? Speaking of which, has anyone seen Miss Ellie? No, that's impossible. Of course, it all makes sense. With the Phantom Thief to thank for her burgeoning readership and rise through the ranks of the Mithril Eye, Miss Ellie could not bear to face the possibility of her story of a lifetime coming to an end. Thus, she hatched a plan to... My lady! The vault's been breached. The wise man's whisper, it's gone! For her foul crimes against the Sultanate, I hereby declare Ellie of the Mithril Eye, the thief of many faces, an enemy of the state. Deploy all troops and do not rest until she is in custody. Oh, shit. And now the game is truly afoot. What is the meaning of all this racket and rumpus? And just as we were about to make our triumphant return, isn't that so, Enkidu?
I just love him peeking out from the corner.
Yeah. Fucking Greg. Miss Ellie! Miss Ellie! That shadow you said you saw? I think it was just a dormouse. Oh shit, Nashu, no! To think he'd literally stumble face first into the second mask. His good fortune truly knows no ends. But not to worry. Yes, I dare say the Phantom Thief has another trick or two up his sleeve. Nashu's fucking dead!
I think Greg's my favorite part of the Hildebrand quests.
Truer words have never been clucked, Enkidu. Alright, here we go. Beneath the mask. My ever-loyal associate, we must find Miss Ellie, and quickly. Surely if confronted by her constant companions, she can still be convinced to abandon this fool plan. Oh, Miss Phyllis! I thought you had already departed in the company of your men, but all for the better. Shall we conduct the search together? I fear that would only put them at greater risk. You see, the fifth and final member of the Arbiters of Truth, the Phantom Thief's final target, is none other than... Hildebrand Mander? Me. Mind you, it's not a role I sought of my own accord. My name and my passion for history are somewhat well known in the Sultanate. One day I received an anonymous letter stating that a position in the committee had opened and I had been chosen to fill it. The letter went on to enumerate my duties, to prevent the spread of historical lies that would sully the name of our illustrious nation. As a high-ranking officer in the Sultan Sworn, I was deemed to be in particularly unique position to serve as an arbiter. So their job was to basically, like, change history, more or less, I'm assuming.
Control the flow of information.
Yeah.
Make certain history was seen by the public a certain way.
Gotcha. I knew that there were other members of the organization, but was told nothing of their names or identities. Do you think that my unknown compatriots were the victims all along? I cannot put any more lives in danger. I will sequester myself in a place where my presence can cause no harm, until such time as the killer is apprehended. Your concern for our well-being is most touching, Miss Phyllis, but there is no need for such caution. As a seasoned inspector, I am more than capable of protecting a lady in distress, and as a gentleman, that is exactly what I shall do. My associates here also stand at your side. Speaking of which, has anyone seen my loyal associate? Inspector, over here! Ah, there you are, Nashu. You really shouldn't run off on your own like that. I was worried sick about you. I'm sorry, Inspector. Miss Ellie said she saw somebody in the shadows, so I went to go take a look. Now, there wasn't anything but this dormouse, but it was a really cute dormouse, you see? It just kept squeaking and scurrying away, and I just... Pardon me a moment, Nashu. Yes, my inspector sense speaks to me. Someone is watching us, Patience. Let us split up and canvass our surroundings. Got it. Alright. Oh shit, water-stained letter. Water-stained
Not a letter, that's a fucking map.
Whatever. Maybe their penmanship's very large. Don't judge them.
I will judge.
A water-stained letter lies conspicuously on the floor. Be wary and be warned. Cool. Love that.
Where? I just had a dumb thought.
What?
We'll continue on with this.
Okay. Trust no one, and your friends all the less. Guys, I don't trust any of you. You're all very shifty. You're all super suspicious. Look like Bratweeda. Look at how suspicious Bratweeda's being. That's real suspicious behavior.
Surely you could trust me, Monty. I would never lead you astray.
You say that and you lead me into a pun without fail every time. Water-stained letter lies conspicuous on the floor. This will avail you well. Use it wisely. You obtain a sachet of dismasking dust. In the next instant, you feel an intimidating presence behind you. Oh shit. Ah! Ah! Oh, this is my beloved son's staunch companion, the mighty Patience. I was in the area on a matter of business, which I curtailed when I felt a suspicious presence of the shadows. Pursuing it led me here. Mayhap it is the same for you. Yeah, someone was leaving me letters. Also, I backed away from you because you're still not wearing pants. Oh ho ho! So your pursuit of the thief of many faces has taken quite the unexpected turn, and now you have come upon a series of anonymous letters. Mayhap our watcher in the shadows is a friend. Or is this but another trap laid by the fiend? Yes, the plot thickens like a dollop of salamander oil. In either event, I dare say the circumstances call for utmost caution. The thief could be anywhere, or anyone, myself included, of course. No mere mask could replicate the physique of this Manderville man. That said, I fear dear Hildy might be a bit over his head this time. Allow me to assist in your investigation. Were anything to happen to Hildebrand, his dear mother would, not be pleased. Alright. Hello? Oh, there... I'm sorry. Oh, crap, I clicked through the text. Arkolf, there he is again.
Yep.
If the sender speaks true, the villain even now lurks within our midst, and yet we have but a single sachet of demasking dust at our disposal. We must identify the imposter before reasonable doubt before we proceed. You know the players better than I, Patience. What say you have a few words with each of them and see if aught is amiss? Alright. Let's start with... God, there's too many people, it's hard to tell. There we go. Let's start with Briarden. Miss Ellie is the Phantom Thief. It is the only logical conclusions, and yet I cannot help but feel that another truth still evades us. Am I doomed to share the fate as the others? I'd sooner die than become one of those things. Inspector Briarden told me all about it. Who'd have thunk Miss Ellie was the Phantom Thief all this time? She sure fooled me. Nothing particularly odd about any of them, you say. It stands to reason the fiend would not take such a risk if it were not utterly confident that he could pull off the ruse. Curses. This one's not half the fool his son is. I must elude him and quickly. Time is of the essence. I question the Sultan sworn outside. To a man they insist they have seen naught of Miss Ellie. Wherever could she have gone? Father, what brings you here? Oh, ho, 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 ho. Yes, finally the pieces are coming together. Now, if you would kindly stand still and shut up, the fiend already stands among us. Amogus.
Mogus.
Can you use your voice deepener thing and say Amogus?
Mogus.
Oh my god. Inspector Briarden! I should hope you're not doubting me! While I am quite convinced that even a master impersonator would struggle to recreate your particular brand of idiocy, the fact remains that anyone here who has spent even a moment alone must be considered a suspect. The thief has proven to be highly efficient at assuming new identities. An astute observation, my gangly friend. I'd say this occasion calls for a dose or two of that powder Patience here found earlier. There wouldn't happen to be another sachet or two lying about, would there? What remains of our supply has already been distributed to the search party, but worry not, they should be reporting back within a bell's time. Time might be against me, but just you watch. I'll wiggle my way out of this and turn you into the reeking, drooling corpse you deserve to be. I fear that this is more time than we can afford. Miss Phyllis, fortunately my powers of deduction will lay the fiend's face bare within minutes. We know that, given the choice, the thief prefers to impersonate familiar personages, as Miss Ellie had only passing interactions with my dear father, we can safely eliminate him from consideration. That leaves myself, Nashu, and Patience here. Nashu and I, in particular, had a close and extended relationship with our suspect. I shall begin by questioning mine own assistant. I assure you that none know her better than I.
Brilliant reasoning as ever, Inspector. Go on, ask me anything.
Of all the times for this overstuffed buffoon to start talking sense, if he asks me anything too obscure, my cover is as good as blown. My relationship with Nashu is so close, I dare say at times it could be as if we share a mind. If this Nashu is truly my ever-loyal assistant, she should have no trouble completing my thoughts. Ahem, I am a Manderville.
Man!
Doing what only a Manderville can. From the peaks of Kurthus to Fanalan, Manderville.
Man, you're the best, Inspector.
A perfect score! You may rest easy, dear friends. This is unmistakably, unequivocally, indubitably the true Nashu. God, he's so
Shake
fucking
him.
done.
I want to shake him.
I've never loved you more than now, you marvelous muttonhead, you. Nashu, is something the matter? Just because you picked up a few more wrinkles beneath the eyes, there's no need to avert that charming face of yours. Wrinkles? Wrinkles? Who's talking, you crusty creatures, old... Genius Inspector? Shit.
Wow, 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 wow.
The charade is up, Miss Ellie. Oh shit. Miss Ellie, you look somehow different. Oh. Oh, the plot thickens. Curian woman. Seven hells, done in by a muscle-bound muttonhead and his motley troop of mummers. Just who are you? Your resemblance to Miss Ellie is most uncanny, and yet... Consulting Inspector Briarden. Once again, you failed to measure up to your lofty reputation. Of course we resemble each other. Ellie is, after all, my own flesh and blood, my beloved sister, and my eminently capable partner in crime. Oh shit. 1,000 faces I may wear, but only one name do I bear. You can call me Cece. Charmed, I'm sure. Are you quite alright? Why, you look as if you've seen a ghost. Despite my moniker, I assure you that Ellie and I are no specters. What we are, mind you, are the last living scions of Sildian aristocracy. Bemused, are you? Befuddled to find two sisters behind the mask? Try using your brains once in a while. Every time you encountered the thief, Ellie was standing right in your midst. No, the thief that 4 times stole the show, oh, and those priceless relics, was me. Meanwhile, Ellie hid in plain sight, supplying me with just the knowledge I needed to stay one step ahead of my pursuers, all while spinning their hair-raising tales of my exploits that won the hearts of this nation. We owe a lot to you, truly. Why, without the tale of your hapless attempts to catch me, we could never have risen to the heights of celebrity. Miss Cece, from a gentleman to a lady, I would ask you one thing and one thing only. Just what is it that you and Miss Ellie hope to accomplish with all of your schemes? Justice! 400 years ago, Ul'dan dogs reduced our great nation to a nation of zombies. At long last, the cowards that would still justify these foul deeds will suffer the same fate. Wait, the histories say that it was Sildi that turned their own men into zombies. The histories lie, and you work from the shadows, silencing those who would speak the truth. You should have died with your fellows, false arbiter. It was Ul'dah that organized ordered the creation of that dreadful powder, and wielded it as a weapon against our proud ancestors. Yeah, this is why it was very traumatic. The history of your glorious sultanate is built on a lie. What is this madness you speak, woman? Not madness, truth. The powder in my possession was stolen from the Ul'dan army 4 centuries ago by one of my ancestors. They say it was his final act of courage in the moments before his leg fell off and his rotting head dropped from his shoulders. This is the truth that the histories won't tell. The truth is that this doe-eyed sultan sword would kill to keep buried deep in the sands of Thanalan. But your time of reckoning is nigh. Oh yes. Before long, you and everyone in this rotten nation will know firsthand the horrors my ancestors knew. And just what do you mean by that?
Oh, how the idiots lap up the stories. A masked crusader for justice, a dashing rebel wagging battle against power and authority. Oh, if only they knew. But they will see soon enough, when they're eating each other's brains out on the street. In the last days before our proud nation was razed to the ground, a band of the final survivors stole a vast quantity of the powder from the Uldan vaults, hiding it away in a secret vault sealed with powerful magics. The sole means by which the vault may be opened? By assembling 4 secret relics from Belladia, 4 relics once housed in the royal palace of Sildi, before the Uldan dogs stole them and claimed them for their own. And so it dawns upon you at last. Yes, even as we speak, Ellie makes for the vault, the 4 relics safely in hand. Just think, one day you'll all be able to tell your grandchildren you were there when zombie powder rained down on Ulda. No, wait, you'll all be dead. Yeah, Patience is fucked up by this. This ain't cool. Preposterous. Who would have thought the funny side quest would have incredible historical relevance? But first, you, my dear, you will not even have the pleasure of looking upon the last moments of your precious homeland. Let your flesh rot like all your rotten lies. I think not, Miss Cece. Hildebrand, no! Hildebrand! You idiot! Just for once, could you not get in the way? Godbert Manderville, I can't even trust your sorry arse to look after him for one day! I knew it! That presence watching over us from the shadows! It really was you, my dear wife!
Oh no! You just took out Godbert.
In a single blow. Am I to understand that you are Hildebrand's mother? Aye, this is more like it. Hand to hand, skillet to skillet. It's enough to send a warrior's pulse racing. Prepare yourself, Patience. The time of our final confrontation is nigh. Oh shit. What? Right now? Really? Do you have potatoes for brains, you overstuffed buffoon? My beloved boy's been turned to a stinking corpse if you haven't bloody noticed. You, Patience or something, was it? Hildy told me all about your hijinks together. Pleased to meet you. My dear boy's always a bit of a rebellious streak, what can I say? I can come on a bit strong at times. But can you blame me? This time I thought I'd sit back and leave things to my sorry arse husband here, and look what it got me. Help me out though, won't you? Yeah, that's the reaction. That's the reaction you would have.
The first time I saw that cutscene, 1, I was terrified of her. 2, I was laughing my ass off. I couldn't breathe.
This shit was so funny when I went through this the first time. I fucking love Julian. Hey Julian, how you doing? Fuck, you
Turn the
thought
Warrior of Light into a squeaky toy.
you thought Godbert was scary. Reunited with my dear boy for the first time in ages. Just look at him. He's green. Fortunately, there's still time to reverse the zombie curse, and I have just the remedy, a phial of holy water. The ingredients are simple, a tatter of oversoul rags and a phial of twice distilled water. Seeing God at the market stocks the former, and the latter you can procure from a trader in the name of Guest. Now hurry! Once the poison spreads throughout his veins, there's no antidote will save him. In the meantime, I will search for the bumbling assistant. With any luck, Miss Nashu is still alive. Oh, Greg, you got yourself out of the wall. Ouch, that's smart. Egads, Hildy, you're looking none too hard to yourself. No thanks to you, you bumbling oaf. Now, are you going to accompany Patience here and make yourself useful, or do I have to reintroduce you to that? Do I have to reintroduce you to that wall? But of course, milady. Gilgamesh is ever at your service. Sin God's surgeries, was it? Come now, Patience. There's work to be done. Alright, let's go. We're going shopping, everybody. Let's move. Oh, scary woman.
When Jolien says jump, you say how high.
Yeah, exactly.
Actually, no, you don't say how high. You jump and hope it's high enough.
Oh. Okay, I see where we're going. How we doing? Let's go. The only thing scarier than Godbird is his wife. She LPs for a normal rotation. Oversoul rags, you say? I fear they've only got a single tatter left in stock, and it's already been spoken for. My good man, you must reconsider. My dear friend's life, and quite possibly mine is, my own as well, hangs in the balance. I sympathize with your plight, friend, but a man has to make a living. I've been promised a copious supply of rare chimera membrane for these rags. Unless you can offer me the same, no deal. Ah! And you expect us to be able to summon on such a rarity out of nowhere on a moment's notice? Well, look what we have here. I think I know who this is. Oh, look who we have here. If it isn't the Warrior of Light from the Colosseum. Funny who you meet at the markets. Hey! How you two doing? Yeah, Hildebrand's turning into a zombie. As it happens, I just returned from my training, and the slaying of 10 chimeras just happened to be my task for the day. If the chimera's membrane is what you seek, you're more than welcome to a share. My lady, you are far too kind. Don't mention it. If it hadn't been for Inspector Hildebrand and Patience here, I'd still be tag-teaming with that slimy beast and cheating my way to fame and fortune. And I'm a woman who pays her debts. Oh, take me! If that wasn't Alvia the Tempest, ever since she confessed to her trickery and started climbing back up from the bottom of the ranks, I've been proud to call myself one of her biggest fans. Why, I have half a mind to give you the ranks you seek simply for the privilege of meeting her. But you're still gonna charge me, aren't you? Yeah, you are. Fucking merchants. A kind sentiment, my good man. We are more than happy to uphold our side of the bargain, aren't we, Patience? And with that, our task here is done. Now let us find this traitor named Guest. God, Gilgamesh is so stanced up, dude. Oh, we're going up to Hustling Strip. Okay, we're gonna teleport to Hustling Strip just because it's very hard to navigate to there. Alright, looks like it's either, yeah, it's right there. Oh my god. Such a real, this is that nod, it's just like, like, yes.
When you turn a killer of gods into a squeaky toy, you know you're threatening.
I think she's the most powerful, like, obviously can't talk spoilers, but, like, she might be the most powerful being. It's like that book where it's like, you know, the story of Final Fantasy XIV, the story of Final Fantasy XIV that Julian was the main character.
Yeah.
The blundering Mandeville boy is on his last legs. He needs something of mine to save him, you say? Perhaps you can give a good reason why I should care. Those bloody Mandevilles are richer than the traders themselves. Yet they have the audacity to haggle me down to the last guild for every purchase. If the family line ended today, I'd be happier and a wealthier man. And now I believe the ballroom calls. Good day to you, and do pass along my condolences to the grieving parents. Have you not a shred of honor or compassion in that spindly body? Business rival or no, the man is on death's doorstep. After the events of that day, my father will not so easily forgive and forget. But it matters not to me. No, my love, for you is as deep as the seven seas. I beg of you, my lady, may I have this dance? Oh my god. Oh my god, it's all the people we helped. Patience, what a lovely surprise. Are you here for the ball, perchance? No, Hildebrand's dying. Heavens, the poor inspector? Well, if it isn't the Lapis Maiden in the flesh, what say you bid farewell to these preening fops and scruffy adventurers and share a dance with a cultured gentleman befitting of your great beauty? Why, it would be a pleasure and an honor both, my lord. Provided you first provide my good friend Patience with the bottle of twice distilled water that she seeks. Yeah, I know her. We go back. You know this woman? If that's the price you had set, then so be it. Take it. It's barely worth its weight in gil anyway. Now, shall we, Miss Arabella? Step on his foot while you're dancing. Fuck him up. Wear his stiletto. I knew Hildy was to be a worthy rival, but to think he was so disbeloved by so many. Clearly this red would deeply mourn his loss. Quickly, Patience, let's deliver these goods while there's still time to save him. You got it, Greg. Alright. Let's go save Hildebrand. Let's go save him. I'm running. Alright, ma'am. I got it. I got the stuff. I trust the two of you wouldn't dare to come back empty-handed. Look at how Greg is keeping such a distance. Okay, can we get rid of the effects, please? Can we not do stuff like this, please? Yeah, don't do that. Alright, here you go, ma'am. Bloody brilliant! Aye, I'd take you over my muscle-headed half-wit of a husband any day. Now, stand back and let me show you what some real Manderville... Now, stand back and let me show you some real Manderville home cooking. Thal, you bloody bugger! Guide my skillet! She worships Thal? Aye, that should stop its spread. Now it's up to Hildy to flush what's left out of his system. Don't worry.
This makes too much sense.
Yeah.
Look. Godbert is creation. Virgo. She worships Thal, death, destruction.
Technically Ralger's destruction, but death is Thal, yeah.
Death is the ultimate destruction.
Aye, that should stop its spread. Now it's up to Hildy to flush what's left out of his system. Don't worry, he's my son after all. I reckon he's still got some fight left in him. Oh, he found Nashu. Ah, look what I found. She was slumbering, obviously, in a rubbish-strewn corner on Pearl Lane. Boy, did that nap feel good. Yes, I'm sure it did. Patience, word has it that Ellie has been sighted at the Sildian ruins. We must go there with haste. Oh god, not the trauma ruins. I'd go there to feel sad about my mom.
Nash, you had those emergency honk shoes. You've done well by my dear boy today. Don't worry, I'll handle things from here. There's a nice warm bed for him, and I think I know a few specialists who might know a thing or two about his condition. What the seven hells are you standing around for? The future of old Daw is at stake.
Patience. My strength is yours as well. For old Daw and for our friend Hildy.
You remind me of my husband. What with your having more muscles and sense. If you're so keen on making yourself useful, why don't you run to the market and bring me some fire crystals? Keeping my dear boy warm is key to fighting off the zombification. Let's see, I believe 20 crates or so should suffice.
I am a warrior, not a... yes, milady. I say, Enkidu, the burden we must bear simply to secure my long-awaited final confrontation with Patience. That said, the events of today have given me cause to reflect. Patience and Hildy both. Oh, to be blessed with such veritable legions of friends, tried and true. But alas, not I. No, only one true friend I have ever known, and she is long lost to me. You are a fine bird, and have given me great comfort on my travels, but you will never be Enkidu, my one and true companion. Oh, my friend, were you here with me, even Patience could not stand against our combined might. Oh, Enkidu, wherever you may wander, hear my words and return here to my side. Enkidu, do you hear me? Enkidu! Here, gods! What was that flash from the heavens? It nearly blinded me, and what? The crystals! Where have they gone?
Fancy meeting you here, old friend.
That voice! Could it be? My faithful companion! Why must you always make me wait so?
Did Gilgamesh just summon a primal in the middle of Ul'dah?
Maybe.
Oh my god. Alright, I gotta use the bathroom really badly. I will be right back. I give the camera to all of you. Enjoy. I will be right back. Entertain the Markle.
I will do my best. I know a song that gets on everybody's nerves. Everybody's nerves. Everybody's nerves. I know a song that gets on everybody's nerves, and this is how it goes.
So, how fares everyone today?
Are you having fun? You lot had best be behaving.
You wouldn't want to know what happens if you do not behave. The problem with the song that never ends is it just goes on and on, my friends.
I don't think you get cookies for misbehaving. What you get is the timeout corner.
No pointy hats, though. No dunce caps. Those things can be used as weapons. I'd like to imagine if there is a Krampus analog in 14, it's gotta be Julian. If Godbert serves as the Saint of Nemea, she has to be the Krampus.
Eyeglasses? Yes. Glasses to throw at people? No. Now, if you wanted to bribe your dear old supervisor with pizza, chicken, and or soda, I'm willing to hear suggestions.
I'm back.
Welcome back. Your chat was reasonably well behaved.
I'll be the judge of that. Yeah, they're pretty good. Oh. Alright. Let's keep going, shall we? Alright. Her last vow. What are you doing dilly-dallying around here? Let me jog your memory. There's a moonsick maid dragging around in the Sildin excavation site with her mind set on turning Old Dawn into the land of the walking dead. Your concern for Hildy is most touching, but don't you worry. Mommy Dearest isn't going to let her beloved son kick the bucket that easy. She literally is standing over his body like, if you die, I'll kill you.
I feel like she would fight Thal herself to bring him back. And it's not a fight he'd win.
No, Thal would be like, oh fuck, okay. And they're like a twin god too, so his brother would be like, you really gonna fuck with that? You're really gonna fuck with that? He's like, no, I'm not gonna fuck with this. Like, here you go, you can have it back. Alright.
Like Thal, the god of death turns to his brother Nald, the god of fortune, and says, you could not pay me enough to fuck with that.
Alright, everyone, we're going through Blowjob Alley. Just ignore it. It's fine. Alright. Let's go, lesbians.
Although, honestly, her appealing to Thal when crafting that remedy makes sense because she's dealing with something called the Traitor's Spurn, and it's dealing with undeath.
Yeah.
Perversion of his realm.
Ah, 1 second, I'm just opening my bevy. I have my final Milkus. I got some strawberry Milkus. Alright. Let's ride. We're gonna go a little over. Actually, no, we're gonna go this way. Avoid the role players. Let them do their thing. Once we hit the road, we're gonna take it. Make sure everyone can catch up here. All right, you guys keep going. Let's ride. Let's save Ul'dah, everybody. See, here's the thing with Patience, though. Like, Patience is like a little salty about the whole, like, Sildee thing, but she also knows, like, there's no point kind of to, like, the truth getting out is good, but there's no point, like, you can't really bring it back, so any sort of sense of vengeance is kind of pointless. I just want to heal. If that makes sense. Arcall?
Sorry, say again? Discord cut out.
Oh, I was gonna say, like, Patience's whole deal is, like, you know, and this is Sildee, by the way. Patience's whole deal with Sildee is, like, you know, it would be great to have people remember it, but, or, like, know what actually happened, but ultimately, like, she just wants to move on and heal.
Yeah, because no amount of revenge or destruction is gonna bring it back.
It still hurts,
All it'll
though.
do is hurt people who aren't guilty of anything.
Yeah. Alright. We've managed to track down Miss Ellie just up ahead, where your friends watch over her as we speak. But no matter how many times we reach out to her, she refuses to so much as answer. Needless to say, we considered physically incapacitating her. But that crate she's sitting on isn't just a makeshift chair. It's filled to the brim with the Traitor's Spurn. One misstep and the consequences could be dire indeed.
You are only hope, Patience. Even in her single-minded rage, surely the time you spent together must still count for something. You need not put yourself in undue danger. I only ask that you step forth where your voice may be heard and call out your friend's name. I beg of you, Patience. Surely if anyone can convince the woman to abandon her madness, it is you. Oh, I have to call out Ellie. Alright. One of these. Oh, there's Gilgamesh and Godbert and everybody. Say Ted, don't I?
Yep.
Alright, here we go. She's got all the items. Oh, and that earring. Patience, I suggest you leave this place while you still can. I bear you no grudge, but should you do so much as think of interfering, I'll not hesitate to turn you into a zombie too. It was you after all. Consider me disappointed. Your sister Cece is already in custody. Surrender now, and I will see that no harm befalls her. How little you understand us, Inspector. Then again, how could one born into a life of power and privilege ever hope to understand? Cece and I have no family, no friends, no fortune, nothing. Two sisters against the world, with only our quest for justice that gives us meaning. Long ago, we gave a vow. Should the worst happen, our mission takes priority over all. Yes, over our own wretched lives. Do you see now? Anything I might have once had to lose, I lost long ago. Now stand down, or suffer the same fate as the Uldan dogs you would defend. Ellie, stop this madness! I'm sorry, Inspector. Oh, shit. There's too many of them. Oh, shit. All in a day's work for a Manderville man! Now watch me! Oh, fuck. Oh, shit, Godbert, let's go! Oh my god!
Goldsmith's level 3 limit break.
Oh, let's go, Gilgamesh!
Jesus, that fucking smile.
He's so happy with himself.
That's me every time I make a pun and you groan.
Yeah. You only delay the inevitable. I have an entire legion of the undead at my beck and call. Face it, it's only with Inspector Hildebrand's ridiculously good fortune that you even made it this far. And he's as good as 6 fulms under. Be forewarned, girl. I know that I speak from experience when I say, underestimate Hildy, and you do so at your own peril. I'm afraid you underestimate me as well. No mere splash of holy water can stave off the effects of the traitor's spurn. I fear the good inspector's luck has finally run out. Balls. Is there no end to them? I'm not liking our chances. Greg, was it? He accepts it. He's like, yeah, sure, Greg. It's a shame to lose you, Patience. Warrior of light that you are. You might yet have served one last purpose for us. Go forth, my zombie minions!
That's me with my webcam.
It's the fucking bald guy. When darkness falls and hope fades to despair, 4 warriors born of light shall descend in the righteous glare. Bugger me with a broadsword. Are my eyes to be believed? That pose! No! These are not 4 warriors of light that I see. They are 4 gentlemen of light! Just so, my good man! Hildebrand, agent of inquiry, inspector extraordinaire, has made his triumphant return. Did you miss me? And bald guy. Hey, we meet again, girl. Tell me you got my snurble tonic, or I'll fashion myself a wig from your lovely locks after I rip them clean from your bloody head. Oh, Jesus Christ, Compound. Calm down.
Oh, hello there, Mr. Elazar. Core, you're looking absolutely resplendent today.
Impossible! The holy water couldn't have cured him. It didn't. Fortunately, our overlord spent quite some time building up an immunity to zombie powder. When we heard that Master Zombibrand was at risk of joining the actual dead, we knew we had to take action. An immunity to... I'm just gonna pretend that makes any kind of sense. The game is up, Miss Ellie. Pray abandon this madness. Besides, plots of mass murder hardly suit a lady like yourself. It's over. It's all over. Inspector Briarden, you said there was something you would tell me when it was all through. I imagine you have no words for me now. Ellie, your powers of deduction are wanting. You said that you had lost everything and everyone you had to lose, did you not? As for me, I have found something, someone with whom I intend to never part. I care not what if it takes years, even decades. When you emerge from your jail a free woman, I will be there. What say you? Oh! Oh, my heart! Oh. There's Sildee. Oh my god. Miss Ellie, while the crimes perpetrated by you and your sister are unpardonable, you are far from the only ones guilty. On behalf of the Syndicate, I offer my apologies for the false aspirations cast upon your ancestors. And mine! You said that the nation of Ul'dah was built on lies. Seeing what I have seen today, I cannot deny your words. It will not be an easy task to rewrite, nay, restore history. But know this, I will do everything in my power to bring the truth to the fore. God, Patience would feel so conflicted about this, man.
I mean, the emotions writ plain on her face.
Yeah. fucking smile.
I love Greg.
Are we forgetting someone here? And by someone, I mean me! If you're quite done playing cloak and dagger, I require Patience's presence for a matter of a great importance. Aye, the time of our too long delayed confrontation is nigh!
I'm sad right now, Greg.
Why the long face, friend? Ah, but maybe this will have you singing a happier tune. Could it be? The treaty blade! And the true one at that!
Oh, that's right, because the other one was a fake.
None other, and I have not the slightest intention of parting with it, save to the one who would defeat me in single combat. Ah, but I misspeak. It will not be single combat this time.
Oh, we gotta bring a date?
Is that my cue, old friend? Ah!
Oh my god.
Fall be merciful! What is that abomination? Some new breed of void scent? Abomination? I'd thank you to address my companion with courtesy, girl. Ah, but 'twas the most curious thing. There I was, hauling a crate full of crystals for Hildy's mother, and thinking how much better things would be if my dear friend Enkidu were here. Then came a flash from the heavens, and the next thing I knew, there she was! By the gods, it makes perfect sense. Doubtless the crystals heard Greg's heartfelt plea, summoning forth his friend, nay, no mere friend, but rather the primal Enkidu.
Fucking zombies in the background, dude.
And the world has now completely and utterly ceased to be bound by the laws of logic. Patience! You may have beaten me in the past, but facing the two of us together will not prove so easy a task. And yet, I trust you will not shirk from the challenge. Aye, Enkidu and I shall await you at Amdapor Keep.
See, now this makes more sense now, with the bigger bird.
'Tis a ways from here, but what better venue for our climactic confrontation? If you would claim the treaty blade, then claim it from me as a warrior. To the skies, Enkidu! To the skies! Two against one? That's not very gentlemanly of you, Greg. Come, Patience, to Amdapor!
Fucking zombie. This is a grave development indeed. To think that one man could summon a primal on his own. I must send word to the Scions at once. I'm right here. I literally do shit for... What the fuck are the zombies doing in the background, man? Oh, but of course! I nearly forgot we had a warrior of light in our very midst. Please, Patience. You are our only hope to slay the primal and reclaim the blade. Hell yeah. Yeah, hype me up, zombies. Alright, everybody. We're heading to Amdapor Keep, which is a ways, so we have a ways to travel here. Hold on. Black Shroud. Alright. So we gotta go to Eastern Thanalan. So let's mount up, everybody. We're going to Amdapor Keep. Get moving, get moving. Oh, goodbye, homeland. Or at least my mother's homeland. Goodbye. So there you go. There's some Patience lore.
Yeah.
Oh. I can't believe that Greg believed so much harder than a beast tribe combined, man. What a hero.
Right?
You ever miss a homie so hard? Also, the Hildebrand questline has so much actual legitimate world lore in it. It's actually insane.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people skipped it until it was required for certain things.
Actually nutty.
It's also where the animators got a lot of their practice with animating. Which shows later on.
Yeah, they used it to kind of like test the limitations of what they could do and see how they could improve stuff. Oh, I'm so proud of you guys actually using the road. Oh, amazing. Oh. He's not from here, so he plays by different rules. Yeah, fair enough. Apparently this Gilgamesh is canonically like the one in every other game.
Yeah,
Which
it's
is
always the same one.
which is really funny. Ugh,
In
sorry.
a now discontinued game called Mobius Final Fantasy, Gilgamesh, when he showed up in that, actually references the Warrior of Light from 14.
Oh, does he?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's cool.
It was a mobile game, so it died.
Yeah, of course.
As all mobile games do.
Go fucking flying, you cowards. Get your riding maps. I can't wait for more patience lore. There is more patience lore. That's only, like, part of it.
We'll get a lot more as we go into more of the Realm Reborn patches.
Because, like, the thing is with patience and, like, whenever you write your character right, like, usually you don't actually make them the Warrior of Light.
Yeah.
Also, we need to go this way, actually. I'm only gonna take a shortcut here. Oh, I'm sorry, Goliath. My little guy. We're off-roading. Watch out for the stropers. Which apparently is a roper, because they had to legally make it different. And they just added an S to it, so, or ST to it.
You could have just stuck with marbles.
Alright. Oh, fucking Hildebrand, goddammit.
Ahem, is that you, patients? Pray forgive me. I was reading my Greg's trail and I encountered a subterranean curiosity that demanded my immediate attention. I will be concluding my investigation forthwith, but in the meantime, might I trouble you to entertain Greg and his primal friend in my stead? Together we shall reclaim the Trinity Blade from that knave, patients. Yes, just go on ahead. I'll be along directly.
Alright, battle in the big keep. So big thing for this one, we're gonna need 2 tanks, because there's gonna be 2 things to keep aggro on, basically. So if you're gonna come in as a tank, you know, just be ready for that. You're gonna be tanking and you're gonna want to split them apart. Alright. Let's make a group here. We need 1 healer, 2 tanks, and the rest are DPS. Recruit members. Private party. Battle in the Big Keep. I thought this was in the next expansion. I forgot that this fight happens, actually. Alright, the password will be 6239. Password will be 6239. 6239 is the password. Alright. Recruitment is up. Ah, God, I love Milkus. Whoa. Alright. Got a lot of wizards. And we got 2 tanks. We got some
someday.
Lucian. Lucian Destrelin. Do I know? Where are you? Where's Lucian Destrelin? Are we in a crossworld party? Oh, it is a crossworld party. Why are we in a cross... Oh, Lucian Destrelin. There we go. Hello. Oh my god, Duskwite. Alright. Fucking, wait, is this male Ellison?
Malison.
Holy shit! Let's go! Let's fucking go! Hell yeah. Alright. We'll ready check here. Make sure everyone's good to go. Male as Ellison are great to see because after the introduction of Buddy Boys, I figured there would be like just they disappear off the face of the planet. Alright.
When the Bunny Boys came in, a lot more male Makote vanished.
Fair enough. Alright. Rubberborn. Battle in the Big Key.
Ellison are still rare in general because people generally see them as giraffes.
Alright, let's do it. Fuck, Greg. Oh yes, I know Thorn. It's just more is better. Like, come on. You're not an Ellison, Thorn. You're the Blue Jean Samurai. At long last, we meet again on the battle. I dare say Enkidu shall come to enjoy our tussles as much as I. You, however, will not find this so enjoyable, unless you enjoy getting pounded senseless. Ah! Alright, we're gonna focus Enkidu. Focus Enkidu.
Ah, so you do remember this fight.
I do remember this part, yeah. So we wanna focus Enkidu. I think we have to keep them split apart?
Try to.
Alright. Okay, try and keep them split, focus Enkidu.
I do like Enkidu's design.
Yeah, me too. Okay. How does this work? You could do, like, get apart or get close? I can't remember. Oh, shit.
I can't remember.
Hug your tethers? Okay, come
Oh,
here.
it's like a Chinese finger trap.
Come here, Sawyer, come kiss me! Oh, okay. Yeah, it's been a while since I've done this. Yeah, I need Azuna. Thank you for the Azuna. I appreciate it. I'm a fucking chicken!
That's what happens when you get cocky.
You're really good at that.
Oh god! Everyone is dying! Oh boy, okay, I'm gonna heal up here. I'm gonna get... Jesus Christ. I got you. I'm still raising a shell. Alright, I got a shell up. And Katu is almost down. Oh my god. Don't go in the next room yet. Let us get these things off first. Heal our mailman. There we go. Alright. We're good. Nothing bad happened.
You did it! Now do it again.
Oh boy, cutscene. Me run away? Ha! I was seeking out a more suitable spot to celebrate my victory. With enough exposition, now we fight like men, and ladies who dress like men. For Gilgamesh, it's transmogrifying time! Oh shit. The mightiest war ever to grace Eorzea stands before you, by which I mean I, Gilgamesh! Prepare yourselves! Zan, I'm winning! Like 3 people died, but it's okay, we fixed it! Let's do this shit! Go! Oh god, I pulled aggro for the tanks, it's kind of BM, but whatever. my tanks fighting for aggro? Yes, they are. One of the tanks needs to drop their tank stance and shirk to the other. Oh my god. Oh, that's on me. Oh god, why me, Greg? Greg! Help!
Marty needs to break those chains.
Help! 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 Thank you!
The only other bit of advice I'll give people is, see a dragon head, you focus fire them down.
Alright. Up here. Kill the dragon heads, kill the dragon heads. Let the tanks do their thing. Alright, cool. Good shit, everybody. Break those chains of love. Yeah, fine. It's such, like, just a small little breeze. Oh boy. Okay. Yeah. And in the middle. Woo! No one died. Good. Okay. Oh, for fuck's sake, Greg, why? Ah! Why me every time? Man, fucking hell, Greg. Get me out! Get me out! Thank you. If we have a DPS, you can LB3. LB3, Greg. Get him. We can get it, just kill Greg! Yeah! To think my full complement of arms would avail me not. No more hijinks from Gilgamesh, you have my word! The Treaty Blade 2, I shall return, just as soon as I remember where I hid it. Anyway, I yield to your unparalleled puissance. My text went too fast. I'm sorry. Main character syndrome, negative. Look at us. Look at me blocking whoever's behind me. Alright, let's take a picture together, everybody. So everyone get around Gilgamesh here. Everyone get around this guy. I'll stand here. Small people in the front, tall people in the back. Sawyer, you want to move over here? Sawyer. Sawyer. Sawyer! Wake up! Wake up! Wake up! Alright, Sawyer's asleep. Sawyer! Oh, I can't rescue. Sawyer! You know what? We're changing the picture. Everyone poke Sawyer. New picture. Fucking just sleep at the wheel. Come on, Sawyer. Alright, well there is a minion there for whoever would like it. Good fight, everybody. I'm sorry we almost died in the first half. Sawyer's here, they just rolled. God damn it, Sawyer. Aww. Not! Ha! I lied! Again! Like a rug! You can take that fusty old blade for all I care. At first, for true power and not save the strongest of swords will suffice. Warrior of Light, you have proven a worthy opponent, but I warn you, treasure every moment with your weapon. God, he fucking got me, guys. Yes, for sure, as day follows night, the hour will come when I claim it as mine own, till we meet again. Off he goes. Hilda ran out of the dirt. Where is he? Oh, there he is. Oh, shit! I hit a will-o'-the-wisp! Shit! God damn it, I'm being accosted. What ho, Patience! Have you seen Greg and his oversized Avarian companion? Lead them to me at once, and we shall deliver the coup de grace together. Yeah, we already kicked his ass, dude. It was fucking sick. Sawyer fell asleep at the end, but that's okay. Battle is difficult. The battle has already been won? That is triumphant news indeed. Clearly the lessons you have learned from me have not been for naught. And what's this you say? The treaty blade lies hidden somewhere in the nearby wood? Worry not, my ever-loyal associate, for no buried treasure will escape the keen eye of Hildebrand, agent of inquiry and inspector extraordinaire. Now, which way was the forest again? God, he's so stupid. Patience, what news of the primal and the treaty blade? Yeah, it's alright. Hildebrand's looking for it right now. Remarkable! I knew the Warrior of Light would emerge triumphant. Let us hope that Inspector Hildebrand enjoys similar success in finding the blade. Such design, such craftsmanship! At once bold and powerful, yet sensitive and refined. I believe I found the inspiration for my next masterpiece. Of course they're beautiful. They were the greatest treasures of lost Sildee. To think that they were locked away in the vaults of those that destroyed our homeland and dragged our ancestors' name through the mud. And just how did you come to know of these long-lost relics? And there's an ancient scroll passed down in our family, left to us by a dear grandmother. It spoke of the 4 warriors of light, their 4 relics, and an incantation of untold power. If we could have wielded this magic of legend, Ellie and I might still have had the last laugh. Alas, speaking the words had no effect. Only a warrior of light can wield the power, or so the legend goes. What I wouldn't have given to seen it, the ultimate achievement of the greatest mages this realm has ever known. And just what sort of incantation is this? The ring cast open the doors of justice, the wise man whispers a verdict true, Azima's virtue shines down from the heavens. To complete the incantation, the warrior of light would then hold forth the treaty blade and speak, "Blade in hand I swear unto you." The legends differ as to what happens next, but all speak of a great holy radiance shining down from the heavens. Over here, friends! Hildebrand, agent of inquiry, inspector extraordinaire, returns with tidings most triumphant. Don't run with that! Behold, safe in my hands, none other than the treaty blade, and the real one, this time I swear unto you. Yes, just like that. I swear unto you, then. My word, whatever is this odd tingling sensation?
Ridiculous! Hildebrand isn't a warrior of light. He's just some fool who thought he could stop the lesser moon with his own bare hands.
Oh shit. It would seem the treaty blade is just as confused as the rest of us.
No, the light. Someone stop it! I won't stand to see the legendary power of our forefathers wielded by this muscle-bound buffoon.
Skyward ha! And there he goes, like an angel's kiss. Well, I dare say that proved to be the most useful incantation indeed. And so the light of justice that shone from the treaty blade banished the shadow, returning peace to the land. So the legend ended. I must say, I had never expected to be quite literally a beam of light. I suppose it wouldn't have been much use to us after all.
Inspector! Oh, Inspector, wait for me! Falls balls, Hildy. First you almost die at your poor mother's feet, and now you fly off to God's nowhere without even giving her a kiss goodbye?
Oh ho ho! It appears that a case of wanderlust has once again struck Hildebrand, as it has many a Manderville man before him. Godspeed, my boy. When the day comes that you tire of mystery solving, your dear old man will be here to pass on to you the family art. So in the end, the sealed deed incantation of legend was wielded not by a warrior of light, but a gentleman of light? Well, the treaty blade is some 6 centuries old after all. Perhaps it's not quite as sharp as it used to be. Magic that brought peace and happiness to the people of Belladia. It was every bit as beautiful as I imagined. To think I would see it with my own eyes. It's nothing short of a dream come true. He bumbles and stumbles through yet another case, and still he manages to make a girl's dream come true. A gentleman to the end. A bloody bastard. Oh my god. What's this? A glint in the corner of my eye? A curious scent wafting in on the wind from a far-flung land? Do I smell a case? Worry not for me, my friends, for wherever the wrong they want for succor, I, Hildebrand, shall be there, till we meet again! Godspeed, you beautiful bastard. Here we go. Oh my god, the fucking monk, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Hildebrand will return?
about the goblin?
Oh, he's fine.
Okay, good. It hit him in the brain. That's why he didn't take damage.
Alright, and that is it. That is Hildebrand, you guys. Oh my gosh. So, next week is gonna be a bit of a surprise, actually. I can't say what it is until next week, but you will see. There's one more thing we need to do before we start the post-game. The Post-A Realm Reborn main story quest. So, any hints? Oh. Any hints?
You think you can come up with one that doesn't spoil it?
I think I can. I think, it might be too obvious though, I don't know. Let's just say Bahamut may have changed Patience's perspective on things. That's all I can say. That is my hint. Anything for Glams next week? Just whatever you would like. I think is fine. But, yeah.
Obviously avoid spoiler outfits.
Yeah, no spoiler outfits, obviously, but, nice adventuring gear, obviously. We are a traveling band of mercenaries now. We are no longer inspectors. We're temporarily taking a break into inspectors. But, amazing, though. Really, really fun. Oh, man. Thank you guys so much for coming. We're ending the stream early, which is probably fine because I need to make food and then go to bed. But yeah, next week there will be one more thing, probably, hopefully one more stream. And then next week will be, that, and the week after that we should hopefully get back to story. So, I'm excited. Oh, I'm excited. Fuck, don't poke me. Fucking don't poke me. This kills the man.
You are very pokeable.
Not as pokeable as fucking Sawyer. Sorry, I'm kind of bullying someone. Oh, man. Well, with that, we are going to rate somebody. Who is on right now? Oh, we got a lot of people on. We have Connor playing Helldivers. We have...
Good game.
Yeah, the problem is they're gonna jump into the raid tonight, so...
Ah.
I want to
Racky's doing Persona for the moment. Rabbit's on. He's doing Legend of Heroes.
Let's raid Rabbit.
Wade the Wabbit.
Mr. Rabbit. Let's confirm that that's the right name. Yep. Alright, our raid message will be... Oh, what should it be?
Poke.
Poke? Yeah, we'll do Poke. Poke. Also, Walker Bo W. Thank you so much for the tier 1 sub for 4 months. Great stream. Thank you. Alright, Poke. Have a good night, everybody. Thank you for coming. See you next week. I'm very excited. Goodbye.
Well, bye.